So, it's finally official. After months of speculation, tension, and wild rumors, Max Verstappen has confirmed he's staying with Red Bull for the 2026 Formula One season. That's right, no last-minute Mercedes switch, no shocking breakup with a team that's taken him to 3 world championships. Verstappen himself put it plainly, he has a contract, he intends to honor it, and in 2026, he'll be racing in Red Bull colors. That one statement shuts down a storyline that's dominated F1 headlines for months. But let's be honest, up until now, it didn't feel like a done deal. Between the behind-the-scenes drama at Red Bull and constant pressure from Mercedes, many fans were beginning to think that Max might just walk away. His father, Jos Verstappen, had been vocal, especially earlier this year, and with team principal Christian Horner under fire and tension brewing inside Red Bull's management, it looked like things could spiral. But now, Max has brought stability to a situation that felt like anything but. And let's not forget, 2026 isn't just another year. It's a complete reset. With new engine regulations, new technical challenges, and Red Bull building a power unit in partnership with Ford, Verstappen's commitment signals that he believes in the project. He's not just staying because of loyalty, he clearly sees something worth fighting for in this next phase of Red Bull racing. Let me ask you, were you ever convinced Max would really leave Red Bull? Drop a quick yes or no in the comments. I'm seriously curious how many fans actually bought into the idea. And hey, if you appreciate fast, no-nonsense upgrades like this, hit that like button and subscribe to help us reach our first 1,000 subscribers. Every sub makes a difference. Now that we know Max Verstappen is staying with Red Bull through 2026, the next question is, what changed behind the scenes to make that happen? Just a few months ago, the team looked like it was on the verge of imploding. The Christian Horner controversy made international headlines, with internal investigations and public pressure threatening the team's stability. Then you had Helmut Marko reportedly clashing with Horner, and even Jos Verstappen, Max's father, adding fuel to the fire by suggesting the environment at Red Bull had become toxic. All of that created a cloud of uncertainty around Max's future. But now, things seem to have cooled off. Christian Horner remains in charge, Helmut Marko hasn't gone anywhere, and suddenly, Jos Verstappen has taken a much quieter stance in the media. It feels like some sort of truce has been reached, at least for now. And for Max to publicly commit to staying, you can bet that whatever conversations happened behind closed doors were serious. Whether it was about team direction, power unit development, or just creating a more stable working environment, something clicked. Max is not the type to commit lightly. He knows what it takes to win, and he won't tolerate dysfunction. So the fact that he's choosing to remain in this structure tells us the Red Bull camp probably did some major internal resetting. And honestly, it had to happen, because losing a driver like Verstappen would have sent shockwaves through the paddock. Do you think Red Bull has truly sorted out its internal drama? Drop a quick comment below or vote in our poll, yes or no. And if you're enjoying this breakdown so far, make sure to hit that subscribe button and stick around. The next part is all about what this means for 2026. With Max Verstappen officially staying at Red Bull, the focus now shifts to what 2026 will actually look like, not just for him, but for the entire sport. That year marks the start of a brand new era in Formula One, with completely revamped engine regulations and a heavier push towards sustainability. Red Bull's move to become a full works team with its own power unit, in partnership with Ford, makes Verstappen's decision even more significant. He's not just betting on himself. He's betting that Red Bull can build a championship-level engine from scratch. That's a huge risk, but it also opens the door for dominance if they get it right. Mercedes and Ferrari will now be under pressure to respond, because having Verstappen locked in means Red Bull is keeping their most powerful asset. And if their 2026 car delivers on performance, we could be looking at another multi-title run for Max. Or maybe the competition will finally catch up. Either way, Verstappen staying puts the rest of the grid on notice. Red Bull isn't slowing down, and they're making it clear they plan to lead the next generation of Formula One. So what do you think? Will Max still be the driver to beat in 2026? Let me know in the comments. And before you go, hit that like button if you enjoyed this breakdown, and be sure to subscribe to Fast News F1 so you never miss a big update. We're racing toward 1,000 subscribers, and your support makes all the difference.